Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in today's video we are upgrading this lovely Polo GTI. As you can see, it's been extensively modified. So before we jump into it and tell you exactly what we're doing, let's have a look at the car. So this particular Polo GTI has been in quite a few times before. You can see that it's lower than standard. It's got KW Club Sports on it. Customer uses it on a lot of track days. So it's got some of the Revo wheels, it's got a Revo brake kit on there. So some aftermarket brake discs, some body styling bits, Cobra exhaust system, and probably my personal favourite, having just sat in it, is also some Recaro seats as well. The customers put some seat covers on there, so I'm not going to take those off just before we jump in it. A nice aftermarket steering wheel as well. Actually quite a big fan of these Polo GTIs with the 2-litre turbos in them, and especially with what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be installing a Wavetrac limited slip differential into this little pocket rocket. Obviously, because the customer uses the car on track, it definitely needs a limited slip differential. And when the car's in the workshop, when we have the gearbox open and we have the factory diff out, we're going to talk to you about why you want to upgrade to a Wavetrac limited slip differential. So let's get the car in the workshop and jump straight into it. So you're joining us now at the point at which we're ready to install the Wavetrac differential. So we've removed the gearbox from the vehicle, we've opened it up, removed the factory open differential. And one of the first integral parts of installing the Wavetrac differential is to remove the original rivets from the ring gear so that then we can fit the ring gear to the Wavetrac differential with the supply bolts that come with the differential. Whilst we've got the gearbox out or the differential out, thought we would tell you the differences between the Wavetrac and the open differential. We've got the open differential right here, and then this is the Wavetrac. The issue with the factory open differential is that it has a torque bias ratio of 1:1. What this means is that when one wheel begins to slip or loses traction, the opposing wheel can only have the amount of torque sent to it as there is traction available at that wheel with the least amount of grip. And what that means is that wheel with the most amount of grip has a very limited amount of power sent to it. And that's why you get that really frustrating feeling behind the steering wheel of like a lack of acceleration. And then also with that freely spinning wheel on the inside, when you're going around a corner, it tends to understeer as well. And the reason why you install the Wavetrac is because it's got a torque bias ratio of what's called 4.5. So that means that the opposing wheel can have 4.5 times the amount of torque sent to it as there is traction at the wheel with the least amount of grip. So you're able to bias even more power to the wheel with the most amount of grip to drive you around the corner or apply the power in the straight line. So that will essentially maximize the use of the traction available at both of the tires. If you're like this customer, we've upgraded the suspension, upgraded the tires, and many other things from the car, including like the ECU software, to increase the output. You're going to have more, not only more traction available from the tires, but then also you're going to be putting more load through it and then also putting more power through it as well. So you definitely need to consider upgrading to the Wavetrac. Things you're going to feel behind the steering wheel, you're going to feel as though when you're going like around a roundabout or like an upper slip road, you're going to feel as though the car's actually pulling you round the corner, especially in a front wheel drive car like this, rather than pushing you sideways. So we're going to get this installed into the gearbox now and back into the car, and then the customer can enjoy it. we're all finished on this lovely Polo GTI. It's got a Wavetrac differential installed to it. Obviously you can't see it on the outside because it's fitted somewhere in the gearbox in there. If you're interested in a Wavetrac differential into your Polo GTI or any other car for that matter, then you can head to the description of the video. You can find the shop link to this particular product and also a way to open up a chat with myself or someone else from the team. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done already, then give us a thumbs up. If you want to watch some of our other videos that YouTube thinks you'll like, then click up here. If you want to watch some other videos in the same playlist, then click here. And if you haven't done already, then hit the subscribe button right here.